Hey everybody, Big Bear Ron here. I finished the work day, yeah, and I made me some coffee, and I figured, well, while the coffee cools down, I'd take a little time here to show you how we make, how I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches here in Korea. Yeah, and I'll try not to go too fast, and I might repeat a few of my instructions just in case um, you don't get it. Before I do that, though, let me mention the weather is warming up a bit. Yeah, and I sensed a bit of pollen in the air today, sneezing a bit more than usual, on a sunny day. And I've got my window back there open and another window in there to let I like natural breeze coming in. Yeah, and it keeps it comfortable in here. Yeah. So I think we're going to get a little touch of rain or a chance of rain uh, through the weekend. My camera hasn't arrived yet. We're expecting it this weekend. Oh, well, that's just the way it goes. But anyway, all right. Back to the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, I'm going to use, now down in the South USA, we call this a butter knife. Well, you cut butter with it, but in the South, we use this thing here for other things too, besides. We use it to stir, and we use it for a little screwdriver, and we use it, and you press hard enough, we can use it to cut other things too, while eating a meal. Anyway, I'm going to use all natural peanut butter, and usually I set it lid side down while I'm not using it. Just before I get ready to use it, I'll turn it this way. That way the oil can kind of make its way through, and we'll get to that in just a second. Let me give the peanut butter. This is an all natural brand that we get at a Costco in Daegu. But let the peanut butter settle just a bit, and I'm going to get this strawberry preserves. Yeah, I got me a long handled spoon here, and yeah, just take your spoon. Yeah, one of these. Yeah, and just reach right down into the jar. Yeah, okay. Okay. Then I'm just going to scrape the bottom real good. Take that and just slap it on your bread. Yeah. We say slap it on, that's just something I picked up way back in my USA days. Just blob it on your bread, slap it on your bread. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Now take the spoon while you've already got it in your hand now, and take the underside of the spoon and just take your preserves and spread it almost to the edge, not quite all the way. Yeah, there you go. I like preserves because they're nice and chunky, plenty of fruit to bite into. There you go. There. Now see, we still got some more, so just take that and go off the corner of your bread right there, and then kind of push it back into the rest of it. And then, okay, and then lick the spoon. Yeah. That gets your saliva all working in your mouth and gets you looking forward to the rest of this. All right, now take the lid off your peanut butter, okay? Yeah. Now, if you got a real tight lid, you can take your butter knife and do this now. Don't hit it too hard, you might break the jar. Now, but this here is plastic jar, but nevertheless, we're in no danger of breaking it or anything, and it's not too tight. There we go. All right, now this is all natural, and all the oil kind of separates and all. So I'm going to take my knife and kind of give it a little stir. Now let me adjust the camera so you can see this. Here we go. Here we go. Can you see that? All right. Now what you want to do, you want to take your knife and you want to get a great big old blob peanut butter. Oh yeah, yeah. And you just want to put it right there on your bread, just like that. All right. And take your knife, go back and forth like this while kind of pressing down on that peanut butter. Yeah, and go all over the bread. Well, almost to the edge. Yeah. See there? Yeah. Now, if you toast your bread before you put anything on it, take your hand and mash down on the two bread slices, and that'll take some of that crumminess. You know how toasted bread likes to do as it dries. Just mash down on it, and it'll have a good texture, and it'll be easy to manage. Okay? Now, you see your knife right here? Now, what you can do, you can just take that and kind of go scrape down the edge just like that. Get it good and clean. There you go. There you go. Yeah. And then just take your knife and be real careful. Yeah, do that. Now, I'm the only one who eats out of this jar of peanut butter, so I don't mind sticking it back into my own peanut butter jar and, you know, getting some more. Okay, now, then turn your bread around so that, you know, the shape, you know, they match the shape real good. And I'm going to use the jelly side to do this, and take it like this. Now, don't hold it too long. Just put it right there on top, just like that. Okay, and then give it a mash, just like that. Yeah, and that'll make the preserves spread out real good. There you go. And then don't forget to put the lid back on the peanut butter. All right. And there you have it. Now, if you want to, you can take that knife you just cleaned off and cut it, say, from corner to corner. Or you might want to cut it almost corner to almost corner, or maybe you want to cut it right down the middle, either way, or maybe you want to cut it into 4 parts. It's up to you. And sometimes I like to cut it into strips, especially when I've toasted the bread, and that way I can dip the strips of peanut butter and jelly in my coffee. It'll go inside the cup. You know, I can't do that this way. It won't fit into the coffee. Okay, but I'm not going to cut the sandwich. I'm just going to eat it like it is, because sometimes I just want to, you know, just bite right on into it. Okay? If there's anything about, that's how I make peanut butter here, peanut butter and jelly sandwich here in Korea. And if there's anything that you have any questions about, you're not real sure, and you'd like me to go over that again, or if you want to ask me some questions about it, just type your questions about it here in the comment section. Be nice, okay? And I'll do my best to get back with you, and I'll clarify any confusion you might have had. Okay? All right. So, oh, and you know, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is something that works for me to get me nice and tired, so I'll want to go to sleep right when I get into the bed. And yeah, I don't mind chasing it down with a cup of coffee. I find that the coffee really does not affect me much in terms of keeping me awake or making me go to sleep. You know, you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy the sandwich, enjoy the coffee, and I hope that you enjoyed the ride, and join me again. Who knows what I'll show you how to do next time, okay? Take care. I'm Big Bear Ron.